Once upon a time, stories from Leicester Library's Neighbourhood Services. I'm Paul, and the story I'm going to share with you today is The Naughty Little Monkey. Because we know monkeys love being naughty. They love tricks, they love jokes, they love messing about. So one morning, Monkey woke up. Yeah! I want to do some mischief. I want to do some tricks. I want to do some jokes. Where shall I try first? He looked across the tree, and there was a bird's nest. The birds were sitting there, having a little rest. Then they flew away. Gaw, gaw, cheep, cheep, gaw, gaw, cheep, cheep, gaw, gaw, cheep, cheep. As soon as they'd gone, Monkey climbed down his tree, picked up all the sticks and stones, and put them in the nest. Ding, 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 ding. Then he climbed back to his tree and waited to see what would happen. An hour or so later, back came the birds. Gaw, cheep, cheep, gaw, gaw, cheep, cheep, gaw, gaw. Ah, let's have a nice sit down in the nest. It was all prickly. It was all sharp. Who put these sticks in our nest? It was me, said the monkey. He thought it was such a good trick. A little while later, he was bored again. And then he saw the hippopotamus wobble, 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 walking down the path. He rushed home, got a tin of big pink paint and painted spots all over the hippopotamus back. Who's putting those spots on my back? Me, said the monkey. Tee-hee-hee. He thought it was so funny. Then he went back to his tree and he had a little rest. A little while later, he went out to play in the jungle and he saw the elephant snoozing on the ground with his long trunk stretched out in front of him. Shh. Monkey tiptoed up to the trunk and tied a great big knot in his trunk. Oh, put a knot in my trunk. Me, said the monkey. Tee-hee-hee. He thought it was the best trick ever. But he didn't stop there. A little bit later, he saw the parrot flying through the trees. Caw, 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 caw. He crept up behind the parrot on his branch and grabbed his tail. Whee! He waved him round and round his head, just like a flag. Who's pulling my tail? Me, said the monkey. Tee-hee-hee. It had been a fantastic day. Lots of tricks and jokes and mischiefs. And the animals were feeling very, very tired. Oh, what a long day. And that monkey has been so naughty. So the animals were settling down to sleep for the night. What did the monkey do? He went back home and got his drum. And he started to play it so loud. He banged and played and shouted for hours and hours and hours. And no one could get to sleep. So the next day, the animals had a meeting. What to do about that naughty monkey. All his tricks and jokes, they had to be stopped. And the elephant said, "Will somebody undo my knot, please?" So he had to undo his trunk. And then he said one word, bananas. Bananas. That's what we need. That's what monkeys love best of all. Go all over the jungle and get every banana you can find. So that's what they did. All the animals disappeared off to go and find as many bananas as they could. And they came back with them. Lots and lots of bananas. What are we going to do with them? Elephant said, put them in the hole. Because in the middle of the jungle was a big, big hole. He said, put all the bananas in the hole. And so they put them down, and 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 they put them down, until the hole was filled right to the very top with lovely yellow bananas. Now, said the elephant, everybody hide. So they went off and they hid behind bushes and they hid behind trees and they hid behind rocks, waiting for the monkey to come out and play. A little while later, along came the monkey. Yeah, where's everybody gone? I want some tricks. I want some jokes. I want some mischief. I'm bored. And then he saw the bananas piled up on the ground. He thought, yum, 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 yum. I love bananas. I wonder who's left them here. Ha ha ha, silly old them, because I'm going to eat them very, very quickly. And that's what he did. He sat down in the middle of the bunch and he started to eat. Yum, yum, yum. And eat, yum, yum, and 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 yum. And he kept on eating and eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. As he ate the bananas, he went down into the hole. But he was so busy eating, so many going yum, 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 yum. All those lovely bananas that he didn't notice a thing until he ended up at the bottom of the hole. He looked up. Help! Help! I'm stuck in the hole and I can't get out! And then the animals looked down into the hole and they started to laugh. That monkey's in the hole! Good trick! Do you like it down there, monkey? No, it's horrible and dark and cold. Let me out! Wow. Poor old monkey was feeling very, very sad. Stuck down in the hole. Please let me out, please let me out. It's horrible down here. Well, said the elephant, you played lots of tricks on us. We thought we'd play a little trick on you. Do you like it? No! It's horrible. Let me out, please. Okay. We might let you out, but you have got to promise no more tricks, no more jokes ever again. Oh, said the monkey, I love tricks, I love jokes, but I don't like living in this deep, dark hole. So I promise I'll be very, very good. So the elephant put his long trunk down and pulled the monkey out of the hole and put him back down on the ground. Wow, the monkey was good. First thing he did was he took all those nasty sticks and stones out of the bird's nest. Dig, 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 dig. So it was nice to sit on. Then he washed all the spots off the hippo's back. I didn't think spots would work for you. Then the elephant, he smoothed down his long trunk, smoothed it down and rubbed it all better and gave him some big green leaves to eat. The parrot, he gave him some of his favourite peanuts and stroked down his tail and put the feathers back where he'd pulled them out. As for the drum, he threw it away and never played it ever again. And from that day on, that little monkey wasn't naughty ever again. He became the good little monkey with lots of friends to play and share his fun with. And that's the story of the naughty little monkey. If you've enjoyed it, share it with someone else. Have fun with the stories. Bye.